I think I got a pretty good deal. It's good there was enough money on the money tree because now it's bare.
I'll bet.
I'm trying to upgrade from my 580B to something a little newer that's not broken. But I've been watching the auctions and sales for about a year, and it's just hard because you get a good price on one at an auction, and then they tag on the online fee, which can be anywhere from 0 to 10%. Then you got to pay the tax, and then if the tractor is close within a few states of here, then you're going to pay $1,300 to get the tractor back, and then you haven't even looked at it. Well, this one I got to look at, so I kind of had an idea that it was a broken tractor, but I didn't have to pay all the extra stuff. I did have to pay the sales tax, but so this thing is broken. This is supposed to connect to this part right here. That's broken, so I have to replace that rod. Find a used one somewhere. This tire is okay. These stabilizers, as you saw in my other video, the bushings are worn out, so I have to replace those.
The video from your old backhoe?
Yeah, the old backhoe, I already did those, but this is cast iron, so that might be different. So I have to put new pins and bushings in there. There's some leaks. Cylinders are leaking. Hoses, like this one here, you can see the metal through there is worn out. Oh. So there's some hoses that have to be. This one here, you can see that cylinder is leaking, so that has to be repacked. The bucket's in good shape. It's an Extandahoe, so this part actually comes down 4 extra feet. It extends out, which is a nice feature for what I'm doing. It does add a little bit of weight, about 800 pounds, so if you don't need it, don't get it. This is an example here, which you can see where the bushings are shot in there. Pins and bushings have to be replaced on both sides. This tractor tire here is dry rotted. A new tire, they're kind of expensive.
Can you just get a tube in it? Didn't you do that one time before?
If it's leaking. It's not leaking. It's seen better days.
It's gonna fall apart.
Yeah. So the door was missing. Just the parts alone for this door, the door frame and the window frame, and the glass and everything all together. You're talking about $1,500 for this door, so we're gonna do it without a door for now.
For now.
And I might build something. I don't know. It's not important. This
you
is
went
a lot
for
better.
over 20 years without any kind of windows.
Yeah. So the nice thing about this one, I've looked at other backhoes too. This one had all the glass, none of it broken except for the door missing. So, then I took it for a test drive, and as you can see, it started right up. And the shuttle and everything worked great. It moved forward and backwards, no problems. The front bucket works good. The back bucket works good. It's got all the controls. The shifter works good. Everything was working good, but it made noise when I first started putting it in gear, and if I changed direction or if I was going down a hill coasting, it made this awful sound. And I was trying to pinpoint what that could be. I said, well, is it low on fluids? Is it low on gear lube? Is it low on something? Or is there something wearing funny? I said, so today, I didn't want to do this because it's cold out and it snowed this morning.
Yeah.
But I pulled it in here just to get an idea of what's going on. And if you want to come join me underneath here,
anytime.
It's easier.
Wait, I gotta get down there too.
Yep, you gotta get down there too.
Oh, let me turn. Wait, let me turn the camera around. This isn't gonna work. Hang on.
So here we are laying underneath the backhoe.
You gotta start that over.
Here we are laying underneath the backhoe. I guess I should have done this before I bought it, but it wouldn't have really made any difference. So here is the oil pan. It's been dented in.
Oh yeah.
It still works. This plug is missing. This plug goes to the torque converter. The shuttle, this is the shuttle. It weighs about 100 pounds. This is what changes directions forward and reverse, and there's clutch plates and everything in there, is leaking. You can see there's transmission fluid leaking out of there. This little wire goes on there, and that has to do with your hydraulic pressure for your shuttle, and so the light wouldn't come on if it was bad. There's a lot of wires and stuff loose in here, but that's not such a big deal. And so I was trying to figure out what's making all this noise. And so this, when you turn the tractor tire, turns the drive shaft, and as you can see, this thing here spins. And that is the parking brake disc. And it also spins by hand.
Oh, no.
It's a unique feature on this tractor.
This individual tractor.
Yes.
Not.
Well, it may do it on others too, but especially on this one, really a lot. And so I looked up the part number, and used right now it's not available anywhere, but I can buy it new anywhere from $170 to over $200 for this part. I think if I buy it from Case, it's close to $300 for this little ring. So this is coming out of here. I don't think the parking brake works right now. So it's not going to hurt anything to take it out. And that will stop the wearing on this shaft also.
Okay. Here, turn it again. When I'm closer. Look at that.
So that's the noise it was making every time I changed speeds and stuff, because then this would spin. So, but other than that, it seems to be in pretty good condition. So here we are, still laying underneath the tractor. What's the temperature out?
I don't know. It's cold.
Cold. Yes.
It's cold.
So I'm pretty excited to find this spinning wheel, because that means I don't have to rebuild the shuttle, which is probably anywhere from $200 to $400 in parts. I don't have to tear into the transaxle. Those parts are very expensive inside. They're big gears in there, and they're each probably around $200 for those, the pinion, shaft, and all that stuff. So I'm glad I don't have to mess with that. This, I'm just going to take that wheel off and not worry about a parking brake.
Oh, for real?
For real, yes. I'm not going to mess with that right now until I find a used one. Maybe I'd spend $50 on it, but that's about it. I mean, it's not worth. I mean, my other tractor didn't have any brakes, so this is a luxury. I have brakes on this one. They actually work. These are the brake assemblies here for left and right brakes. Yeah. So overall, I think I got a pretty good deal. It's good there was enough money on the money tree, because now it's bare.
I'll bet. Oh, now we gotta crawl out of here.